guys, first, I am so sorry that I have not posted in forever. And I should honestly, instead of working on this video that came out of nowhere and I'm like, ooh, I gotta film this, should I instead be working on getting together December sales? Yes, which I will get to, and I apologize that I'm so far behind. Hours have thankfully slowed down at Burlington. I can finally kind of breathe a little bit and I can like catch up on stuff because it was crazy. It was absolutely insane. So I do apologize for the lighting. I'm sure it is not the best quality. I need to change the bulb up in my overhead fan. How are you? I hope you are having a fantastic day. It is currently January 11th, I think 11th or 12th. And I hope the new year has been excellent for you and you're having a great selling year and things are just going smoothly. Today's kind of new content, kind of just a topic that if you sell online, eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, which I'm not on that, so I'm not exactly sure how that works, but you're going to encounter lowball offers. I'm going to break this up into like 4 parts just to go through everything. This is a great video if you are brand new to selling and you just want some insight before this happens, or if you haven't recently encountered an offer and you're not really sure how to proceed. So first of all, what is a lowball offer? It is essentially someone sending you an offer on your item. For the course of this video, just for an example, this is an imaginary item. It's not listed, it's completely fake. It's just for the use of this video. So let's say you have this item and you have it priced at $15 plus shipping. Receiving a lowball offer. For this offer, they want it for $5. Obviously, your eyes are probably like, what, $5 for this $15 item? It's basically an unreasonable, ridiculous, sometimes offensive offer, and it either makes you just want to burst out laughing, or you're like I said, offended. You're like, are you kidding me? And even if your store is more like just a hobby, if you love selling and you're more in it for the treasure hunt or the thrill of, making a sale, and it's not keeping you financially afloat, your item and your price that you put on it matters, okay? Even if it's just a hobby, a side gig, don't sell yourself short, okay? Which I want to get into that later. Next part is how to help avoid getting these offers. Now, it's just to help. You're never ever going to get away from these lowball offers. As long as there are greedy people out there and they want something for a song, they will send you an offer. But how to help avoid these? So what you would do is how on a listing, now this is an actual item I have. On your listing, you go under where the pricing is and they'll have a offer set. Where you can check if you want to accept offers or not. This is completely your choice. There's no right or wrong answer with offers, and you can set a dollar amount. This, let's say for this $15 item, we don't want to receive any offers that are under $10. $10 is the lowest I will take, nothing else. So you would type in $10 and then revise your listing or post your listing, and no one can send you an offer for less than $10. And if they try, I've never actually tried it, so I don't know, but I'm going to say it just declines it on the potential buyer's end, which works out great for you because this is a way to kind of filter out some of the offers. I have best offers on, I think, every single one of my listings, but I always have a set dollar amount. But let's say for this particular item, the buyer tries to put in that $5 offer for this $15 imaginary item, and it doesn't go through, and they're like, well, they can go to your page, send a message, I believe, about one of your items, and they can just send you a message saying, can I have this for $5? Or they could send you a really long, lengthy message about all kinds of health issues they have, or family, financial issues, give you a sob story. If someone is persistent enough and wants it bad enough, they can just message you. But definitely turning on best offers and an offer limit really does help filter those out. Which brings us to our third part of this video, responses. How to respond to a lowball offer. I personally believe there is no right or wrong way of things I'm going to list. I think every situation is going to be different, and it varies on your mood, like how you're feeling, or how sales have been that week, all kinds of things. So the very first thing you can do, you can just accept the offer for what they want, and they buy it, you ship it, end of story. Let's say you haven't had a sale in like 2 weeks and you're like, I just want a sale. You know, that's totally you. You know, that's your item, your store. If you want it, go ahead and take it. Or let's say like you didn't even pay for this item. Let's say someone just gave it to you. So it's already going to be like 100% profit, taking out packing supplies and everything. That's one way to handle it. Secondly, you can counter the offer. You click counter offer and then you put in the amount that you would rather sell it for. And you can leave a message if you want or not. I do suggest don't lash out, even if it was rather nasty or rude, needlessly, and not provoked into it, just being, you know, really rude, nasty. I don't suggest lashing out. You cannot control other people's actions, but you are responsible for your own actions. And, you know, whatever you put in writing, it's out there for the world. So just be careful how you do respond. And keep it professional, because you're a seller. This is your store. So you could counter, and depending on the potential buyer, they could keep it going until you reach a mutual agreement. Or you could just straight up decline the offer. Just click decline to where you're just not interested. And they will get a thing saying they've declined the offer. From there, they could just, you know, end it there and go about their merry way. Or they could try to send you a new offer, and it could just... who knows? Depending on how persistent this person is, they could just keep it going. Probably one of the easiest things you can do is just ignore the message. Like you never even received it. Don't respond, don't do anything, and just let it go. Personally, for me, ignoring a message and just not answering would drive me insane. On Facebook, I hated whenever people would just leave you on red on Facebook Marketplace and just completely ghost you. I hated that. But this does feel like the least confrontational method. On the other side of the coin, I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that eBay likes when you are communicative and you answer questions people have with items and you're responsive. I've heard eBay likes that. Of course, that also goes into their algorithm, which I don't even know where to begin with that. I've heard it's nothing but a myth, so I don't know. The last possible response is just to block. Whenever you get like, not an offer, but whenever they message you, on the top right screen on the app, there's like a little button you can click, and there's an option to block the buyer. That's always an option, just to completely like not even bother with it and keep them from ever communicating or buying anything from you. That does affect potential future sales, but then again, if it's looking like it's going to be a headache to deal with this individual and you really don't want to sell to them in the first place, I personally don't think it's that bad of a deal to not get future sales from them. So that is every single possible response that I can think of how to respond to a lowball offer or receiving a message from someone about. Obviously, if they send you just a message, you can't counter offer or accept it. You would just have to respond in the message thing. Something to the effect of, that offer is too low, I can take $10 for this instead, no less. If interested still, send me an offer. So you could go that way. And like I said, there's no right or wrong response out of all of those. If you just absolutely do not want to deal with this person, and depending on what exactly they sent you and like a message they sent you, by all means, if you feel it's best to block them, go ahead and block them, you know, that's fine. If you are like, I haven't had a sale in forever, I don't really care if I take it for this, it's not that big of a deal, I want to get rid of this item, you know, then by all means, accept the offer and go for it. I mean, there's no right or wrong. It depends on you and your circumstances. Which brings me to the final point, kind of concluding thoughts on this. This is your store. It's your item. Okay, your small business, your side hustle, your hobby, it's yours, okay? Do not let anyone bully you into taking an offer that you are not comfortable with, and never undervalue yourself or your item. The time you have put into sourcing this item, even if it was given to you for free, you have put in time for this item, taking the pictures, doing the research, seeing how to price it, different categories, putting in the conditions, everything. You have invested time into this, okay? And even if it's a very low dollar item to begin with, like let's say this wasn't $15, let's say it was on there for like $4.99. It doesn't matter. And then if someone wants it for like, let's say 99 cents, that's not cool. You know, your time and the time you have put into this and yourself, you are worth more than 99 cents. Okay. If you don't take anything else from this video, you're worth more than 99 cents. So when you get these offers, I mean, don't take offense to it. Don't take anything personal. It's just someone, complete stranger on the other side of the screen, who either is wanting to take advantage, thinks they can get away with this somehow, I don't know. And don't let it ruin the rest of your day. If you do decline it or block them or just ignore them, don't feel bad about it, because trust your gut. You know, if you have a bad feeling about this and you're like, you know, I don't want to even deal with this person just from the wordage, what they told me, and like if they name called you or degraded your item or said, you know, so and so has it cheaper, I could just get it from them, then great. Get it from them, you know. I know I have accepted lowball offers in the past just to get rid of something because it's small or cheap and it's just like, just get rid of it. You know, I have also countered, and actually I feel bad about countering. I don't know why. I don't like confrontation at all. I'm not comfortable with negotiating, basically. So that is all the info I have on receiving and dealing with lowball offers. Did I miss anything? I'm sure I did. If I did, please let me know in the comments. And if you have any lowball offer stories you want to share, by all means, do it in the comments. I hope you learned something, or at least found this video interesting. If you did, I appreciate if you gave it a like, subscribed, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Will hopefully be December sales. Okay, so that will close up today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and until next time, bye!